What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? What's up? Yeah.
Hello. Tricked you. Not on the couch.
Yeah, I bet you thought we'd be on the couch, you fucking dumbasses.
God.
You're so dumb.
Fucking idiots.
Fucking thought we'd be on the couch.
Yeah, we're trying to just throw you off your game, and we did it. You have egg on your faces now. Just admit it.
Yeah.
Silly little gooses.
How's that egg feel?
How'd that egg treat you? That raw egg last week.
I'm not doing that again. That's how it treated me.
Never.
Never. I couldn't believe how
Don't you feel like you have to do it again to see if it really was the culprit?
it was the culprit. I had nothing else that day that was really should have been rough on my guts. And after we were done with the show, I fucking shit my brains out. And not like my stereotypical, all the time poops. I thought like, oh, I'm sick. Because like I got the bubble guts, I had flop sweat, I was getting sweaty and hot and dizzy.
Oh my
and
God. Did you think you had salmonella for a second?
I think it wasn't even that I got salmonella for a second. I just think there was a disruption in the guts. And my body was like, just void. Like, get it out. That's wrong.
Maybe you're allergic to protein and you need to become a vegetarian.
Maybe. That could be it. Even though I eat a lot of beef, a lot of chicken.
Yeah, you
I think
shit
it's
all the
just
time.
The protein in raw egg. No, if I were to just eat chicken all day, I would have a fucking...
Oh, yeah?
I'd have a log so solid I could beat you over the head with it.
Nice. Let's try that out one time.
But no, yeah, we've covered my food groups. It's dairy, spicy, and now raw eggy are the things that send me to the batch room.
You could be like Al Michaels, who never eats vegetables. In his whole life, he says he's never had a vegetable.
That's insane. Why?
Right? He doesn't like them.
Oh my God. He's just a little kid.
He's a little kid.
He's a little Sam Roberts boy who never grew up and just eats chicken fingers every day.
I don't even know if it's like, I think it's just beef and I guess potato. I don't know. Is a potato a vegetable? Yeah. So I don't know what he eats then. He had just straight beef. Like you need something to cut the beef with, flavor wise.
Yeah,
you need like a switch up.
Yeah, what is he? I'm trying to think. Like, what do you even eat? Does he eat rice then? Does that not count as a vegetable? Like,
yeah, that's not a vegetable.
So he just has good for Al Michaels.
Al Michaels diet.
There's an episode of King of the Hill that addresses what happens to you if you do this. Hank Hill, they said he ate so much steak. Like there's an entire episode where he's constipated.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could find it. It was really funny. They have a X-ray of Hank Hill's colon. And it's just packed with so much beef.
Yeah, he says he has not knowingly eaten a vegetable and largely focuses on meat and other non-vegetable food items.
So, yeah,
like candy bars? Or is a peanut a vet? No, a peanut's a nut, right?
It's a legume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heavy meat consumption. Sitting around meat-based dishes. Wow.
Well, good for Al Michaels. We could all hope and dream to one day be a child again and be so picky that we don't eat anything but beef. But yeah, here's the Hank Hill picture. It was so he was constipated and he couldn't shit. He had to get a colonoscopy or something. And then he goes to some art gallery and he sees that this is like a piece
display
in the art gallery.
And it's his ass.
It's his colon. He's just, whoa! He tries to cover it up.
How'd they get it? Was it that explained or just happened to be there?
I don't remember. I'm sure it was explained, but it was just like Texas. The name of the art piece was like Texas man's colon.
This is not the one, but like I just could never get into it. Or I never even really tried to get into that show. and everyone I know seems to love it, but I've never even watched 10 minutes maybe total in my life.
Do yourself a favor. Watch the show.
What's it on now? Like Hulu?
Hulu.
Oh, okay.
It when I was younger, when it first came out, and I liked like The Simpsons and Family Guy and shit. So I was like, oh, another cartoon. I love this show. I fucking hated it. I thought it was the most boring, inane piece of shit in the world. I didn't understand why people thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Watched it again when I was older, like 30, and immediately was like, oh, I was totally wrong.
Huh.
It's the funniest show in the world because it's just very dry old man humor.
Oh, okay.
God dang it, Bobby. His son's a little fruitcake who wants to be a comedian / magician / fucking puppet boy. Like,
yeah.
And you just see his disdain for his son, and it's just funny how he's just such a dry, blank human being. But I don't know how to explain it other than you as an adult, you'll find it funny.
Huh, okay.
Because it's just adult problems.
Yeah, I was like all the football games are streaming on Peacock or Paramount Plus, but then I was like, what is Fox? Does Fox have a streaming thing? And I guess they're Hulu, kind of.
Yeah, there's Fox shows on Hulu, so yeah, I guess so.
But is that Fox's streaming site? Like how does Fox not have a streaming site?
I guess they, like you said, they just have a good deal with Hulu.
Oh, okay.
So they don't need their own because now that you say that, all the Fox's shit is on there.
Yeah, but then I looked it up, and I guess you get a Fox Sports account, and pay for that to get the football. The football games are on that, and I was like,
nobody watches.
Like that's like a bonus to Paramount Plus. Like you just have it, and then there's football games on there. But I'm not going to get a specific thing just to watch Fox games on for half a year.
No, I've never. I don't have Peacock. I don't have any of CBS has a streaming thing, or they did. I think they're Paramount
Plus,
now.
Yeah,
but they were going to do their own at one point. It wasn't Paramount.
Oh, okay.
I could never. But in Hot Water says John Redcorn is a true friend. Character from King of the Hill.
I guess it's an inside joke for you guys.
Here, John Redcorn. Yeah, John Redcorn. Funny name because Redcorn's like a cock. And his entire character arc, everything, mostly like 90% of him appearing on the show is because he's banging another character's wife.
Oh,
it's like the whole character exists just as he's like a healer who gives Nancy massages, and like the character Dale.
He's the mumbler.
No, that's Boomhauer.
Oh, okay.
Dale's the pest control guy, conspiracy nut, who now in 2025, that character would just be right all the time. But the whole thing is that his wife goes for massages for her migraines into this fucking Native American guy's trailer.
Oh, he's a Native American. Just fucks his wife.
Yeah, and
he's a cock.
His son Joseph looks exactly like him.
Oh yeah.
And there's an episode where he's like, Dale figures out that's not my son. He's an alien, and still doesn't put together that it's John Redcorn's kid, even though it looks exactly like him. He's just like, oh, it's an alien. Pretty funny show. You should definitely watch every episode up until like the last season or so. It's still watchable, but it's one of those cartoons that.
Like every cartoon.
Like The Simpsons, where you're like, oh, okay, so whoever was writing this at first is just gone. And Mike Judge is just kind of sold
Pass
this.
The buck, yeah.
Because the characters just become caricatures of themselves, and they just say things that they would say instead of having a funny storyline.
That's exactly what happened to The Simpsons. Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
Well, anywho, we're waiting on our man on the street.
Is he coming on?
He said, let me read his exact wording. He said, cool, on a train down to the city. I'll jump on for some man on the street, find out if any Jews are about town. You can guess who's possibly calling in.
I had some things that I wanted to bring up on the show for a while, but in the catch-up email I sent, just like things that we mentioned before, like, oh, I'll look into this, and then never. First one, these will probably be quick, but The first one, the Bleachers. This is the I brought up the Bleacher chant.
Right.
To YMCA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just wanted to play this quick video to.
Oh, so this is it.
This is it. Yeah.
This is the Bleacher Creatures singing the YMCA. Trump's theme song.
Trump's theme song. But also, this was in light of the Eagles fan ripping on that woman. And now this guy has the whole bleachers of Yankee Stadium singing a song to him, calling him gay. He didn't sue anyone or get anyone fired.
Well, he should have.
Probably.
By the way, the Trump using the YMCA thing, I read a Dale Gribble-like tweet of conspiracy-based, although I don't know if it's a conspiracy, if it's true, I have no clue, but they said that because you were like, I don't know why Trump picks the YMCA as his song. Why is that thing?
Yeah.
Someone said that it's because that was the song they tortured inmates with in Guantanamo Bay.
That's why he loves it.
That's why he plays it.
Oh my God.
As like a fuck you to the deep state CIA people.
That's way too in depth for Trump.
I don't. Yes,
he never does things like everyone says he plays 4D chess. He doesn't. He just says he's authentic and says what he believes, but he's not like a layered thinker where it's like, I'm going to do this to get back at these people and no one's going to really realize.
I don't play 4D chess. I have a checkers app on my phone.
Yeah, there's no way. I think it's just like, yeah, he likes the song and doesn't even think about what it's talking about or why he's playing it.
I actually wholeheartedly agree. I don't think a 4D chess player would be hiring and firing people for his cabinet and for his administration so frequently like he did in his first term if he was playing 4D chess. Unless he was just like, what was the move there? Like, look how hard it is to get someone good. I wanted to show that.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Yeah, he just like, oh, this person said something nice about me today. Hire them. And, oh, he said something bad. Fire him.
General Milley, great guy. Now I hate him.
Another Biden pardon guy.
Yeah, that's the Afghanistan blunder guy. But anywho, back to business. So this is the Bleacher Creature singing the YMCA.
Yes.
Bleacher Creature, by the way, gay. I think that's a gay name. I don't like it.
What else are you going to call them?
The N-words in the fucking right field stands. I think it's more accurate.
I don't know. When I went to the games in the late 90s, the bleachers were so cool to me, at least. You know, they had their own chants. They were blocked off from the stadium. Like you couldn't get to the rest of the stadium from the bleachers. I don't know if it's still the same way.
We're trying to keep the animals in a cage.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was a fun atmosphere there.
Yeah. I mean, when I go to games, I usually do end up in the higher seats. One, because I'm rich, and two, because when we have bought tickets in the lower tiers where we're on the ice and stuff, it's boring. Level. Like the view is great, great for the view, but it's like it makes the games more boring because everyone around you is dead silent.
Yeah,
and like people that don't give a shit about the game at all, they're not even watching. They're like talking to each other.
That's the thing about the bleachers. It was everyone was such a fan. You know, like they do the roll call in the beginning, like Derek Jeter, and have everyone turn around and say hi to them. And
it's it makes you realize why you go to a game.
Yeah,
like you get the best view from home.
By far,
and you don't have to pay fucking $5 million for a hot dog at home. But you go for this exact thing.
Talking shit before the game.
Oh no, man.
I said, gay man. You will catch a disease. I said, gay man. Don't touch me, please, because you have got a disease, gay man. Where's that sperm off your chin? I said, gay man. What you do is a sin. I said, gay man. I won't let you in because you have got a disease. Why are you gay? I saw you sucking some D-I-C-K.
Oh my God.
Yeah, every size for your mouth to enjoy. You can hang out with all your boys. You have to ask you. Why are you gay? I saw you sucking some D-I-C-K. They have every size for your mouth to enjoy. You can hang out with all the
He's like, oh, nothing right. They still got like 2 more verses.
For a bunch of piece of shit degenerates, that was very creative.
And they all knew it. You know, they've all been there every game of the season. They work out the lyrics like
DICK.
Yeah, it was like the soccer chants. I'm always jealous kind of those fans where they know all the lyrics to songs and all cheer them out, and you know they're all like about current topics. It's like they give out lyrics the day before the game and have lyrics about a player that his wife cheated on him and things like that.
See, that for me is the exact bridge too far, where it's like, now I gotta know a whole fucking song. How about I just scream at the guy in left field that he's a homo? Do I have to sing a song?
But when it's all together, like, you know, it's like there's power behind that.
Sure, but there's, you know, power behind everyone screaming asshole, asshole, asshole.
And we don't have to learn. We all know that chant.
That's it. Yeah, it's an easy song. You know, the lyrics are one note. Like even this Yankee thing, as funny as it is, I'm like, wow, there's too many. Like, who's gay? The guy getting this sang at him, or the person who made up a whole song about sucking cocks? Yeah, it's on the edge there.
Okay, yeah, but you know, the Mets fan just took it like a champ, and
he took it like the only Mets fan in the fucking entire section.
Yeah, so what am I gonna do? Up. Yeah,
because he was just smiling, and then after a full minute, he was just like, "I'm still like he was." The smile was very much forced, and like, when are they gonna stop? Like, look. Okay.
Is it stopping yet?
Look at this side eye. Like, how long are they gonna do this? When's this gonna end? Are they gonna sing the rest of the game? They're all pointing at me. And this is back in the early 2000s. I mean,
look at the guy on the left side of the screen with his flip phone out trying to video record it. Yeah.
So yeah, this is early 2000s.
Yeah.
And I'm noticing it's a sea of Yankee fans, and there's one Met fan. Now, either that's because this is not a Yankees versus Mets game, and this is just a Met fan that showed up to a Yankees, Indians game, and was being a cock ass, or things were better back then because last year and the year before, well, no, not last year because last year we went to the Citi Field one, but the year before I went to a Yankee Met game in the Bronx in right field, and I was like surrounded by fucking Met fans.
Oh yeah,
yeah, surrounded as a Yankee fan in Yankee Stadium, and I was just like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's from the same place. Logistically, it made sense to me. I got that part, but I'm like, "Why are they here?
Why are they all right around
the Citi Field game?
Yeah.
Why are there more of them than Yankee fans? What the fuck?"
Huh?
And I think the Yankees. I want to say they lost that game.
Probably.
I might be misremembering, but
aren't they like 0-12 the last 2 years against the Mets or something?
You know what? The Yankees, I think, did win that game, but the Mets had a few moments.
Oh, okay.
Like where, home run and a hit here and there. And every time the Mets did anything, the fans around me would go fucking nuts. And I'm like, this is I would scream, boo, 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 like at the top of my lungs. And I'm like, how am I the only one?
You wanted to be that Philly fan.
Yeah, I did. I wanted to just grab each, by the collar. You're a dumb, ugly cunt. You're a dumb, ugly cunt. You're a dumb, ugly, a dugumly.
Yeah, that's why ever since I gave up my season tickets to the Jets and have gone back to maybe like 4 or 5 games, it stinks because like everyone just seat geeks their tickets, and like the away team fans buy the tickets. And like I went to a Vikings game and they were skull chanting. Like the whole crowd was like, what the fuck's going on? I think that's just like the new wave of sports watching.
I mean, I give the Philadelphia and Buffalo fans shit because they're degenerate waste of life, but they do have the idea right where it's like, you better be scared coming in here.
Yeah.
You better not be fucking flaunting. I remember I went to a couple years ago, a Ranger game when they were playing Ottawa, and don't worry, there wasn't that many Ottawa fans there, but there was this one Indian Canadian guy with a fucking Ottawa jersey on that was screaming and like, yeah. And of course, the fucking Senators won. Goddamn Cox.
Oh, God.
I was like, well, Frankie must be happy, but he was losing his mind, like, yeah, screaming at everyone. And I'm like, so wait, none of us are going to just pelt him in the head with a fucking beer?
Yeah, right?
I'd say it was up to me, but this was a game where I went with like my whole family. It was a family outing where it was like me, my mom, brother, And
they wouldn't have been proud. Maybe
it would have been a whole. I just wanted to have a calm game and go home. I think it was like a Sunday too, maybe something like
Sunday afternoon game kind of thing.
I don't know if it was afternoon. I don't remember. I just remember the Ottawa fan, this fucking Indian guy with glasses. But he was like born in Canada, India. He wasn't like, oh yes, I fucking love Ottawa. He was like, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh
And people were giving him shit, but he just kept going because they didn't get enough shit.
Yeah. I mean, that is kind of fun though, if they don't get aggressive or try to like ruin your experience.
It was ruining my experience.
It was? Okay.
I wanted him to shut the fuck up. So, if I could turn back time, and if I had a time machine for one day, I wouldn't go kill Hitler. I'd go give him a pat on the back. I wouldn't change 9/11. I wouldn't change anything. I would just go back to that fucking Ottawa, New York Ranger game, buy a beer, and fucking belt him in the back of the head with it. Tell him to shut the fuck up.
Or better yet, like buy the beer, drink it, and then fill the cup up with your piss. And then throw it at him. He'll think it's beer.
Yeah.
But it won't be once he starts smelling it.
He won't think it's beer because I'm going to scream, "This is piss!" as I throw it. I'm going to hit him in his stupid Canadian head.
The next catch-up thing
We'll
was...
catch up with this real quick because Hank's Husky Boy, which is a Bobby Hill reference, as you can tell by the profile picture. King of the Hill stinks.
I'm sure he thinks it stinks.
I beg to differ. You've never seen the pocket sand?
I've literally only seen, like I was watching The Simpsons back in the day and left it on and it came on afterward and I saw a minute. But yeah, I don't really know. I know Hank Hill sells propane.
Yep.
Bobby Hill is his son. That's a little not queer, but
he runs around like
he's not a man's man kind
not
of thing.
Not at all, yeah.
And then Peggy, right, is his wife.
Oh yeah.
And then the Mumbles guy, I knew his name. I didn't know, but like once you said what Boomhauer, yeah. But yeah, and they stand along the fence. I knew that and talk.
All correct, everything you've said. But there's a show too that they all interact and do stuff. It's funny, definitely worth watching. Now this next tab you have here is giving me agita.
Yeah, just because
I already saw the number on the bottom and I'm fucking mad. But yeah, so 2 weeks ago we talked about how baseball cards.
Yeah,
and I talked about how when I was a young misguided Bobby Hill boy, I liked the Mets. And I had this fancy Derek Jeter card that was mint condition in a case. And it
was in the case too?
It was in a little card thing, like a plastic card holder. It was in good shape. I got mad that the Mets lost to the Yankees in the 2000 World Series. And as a little boy, I took my Derek Jeter card out of the case and threw it. So I was so mad. And I was like, eh. And it bent the card and ruined it. And then I was like, oh no.
Instant regret.
And I thought I'd never see it again until this. You found it.
There it is.
The Topps 21st Century Derek Jeter card. And yeah, I wasn't goofing around when I said how fancy a card it was. I mean, look at this thing.
Yeah.
It's fucking chrome, shiny.
Yeah, it's nuts.
But I've seen a million cards that kind of look like that are worthless.
Oh, totally.
So this one's totally worthless, right?
I don't know. Jesus.
$250, which there's guys that have fucking lost collections that had 5 zeros added to that. So it's nothing to actually be mad about, but I'm mad.
I mean, do you even have any of your baseball cards?
Yeah.
So you would, it would have been somewhere.
It'd have been somewhere.
Oh, okay.
It might still be somewhere, but it is wrecked. There's no way I'm getting $250 for it. Not even getting $1 for it.
It would be funny if you found the bent card just to see how bad it was.
I should have looked for it. I bet I have it. Because if I still have that binder full of baseball cards, which now I'm trying to remember if I even have that, it would be in there.
Oh, like you put it back in the...
I probably put it with all the rest of my shit.
Yeah.
But Worst day of my life was today, finding out how much it was worth.
Yeah, right. And then total auction sale 17. So it's like that's like an average value.
Yeah, people have gotten more.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not just like a one guy putting it on the site and hoping to get that money.
Well, if I want it, I can spend $250 on it, and then I could resell it for $250 if I'm lucky. Yeah, what a snazzy card.
Yeah.
I was such a young dumb idiot. But that was also when I stopped being a Met fan. I was like, I hate this fucking team.
Good.
And I mean, how did you become a fan of any team you're a fan of? Because for me, it was either someone in my family or my friends were all like Giant fans. So I'm like, oh yeah,
Dad a Jet fan, so that's why I became a Jet fan. I was an Islander fan, but that was because by the time I was 7, they had won 4 Stanley Cups, so they were like the it team to like. And then playing hockey in my backyard with my brother and his friends, they like bullied me into becoming a Ranger fan. So then I became a Ranger fan. Yeah, as they took shots at me and like hit him in the nuts, as like a 10-year-old in goalie gear.
Yeah, that was kind of how I became a Giants fan. I was a little kid. My friends were all Giant fans. And they're like, what, are you gay? And I was like, no. I love the Giants. It was that easy. But once you get a little older, that now it's like set in stone. I can't change teams.
I know. I tried. I really tried to. I was like, I'm done with the Jets. I want to pick a new team. And I picked the Raiders before they moved to Las Vegas, or no, maybe it was like the year they moved to Las Vegas. And I was like, perfect. Fresh start for them. And then I tried. I didn't even make it to the beginning of the season. I was like, I'm still like looking up all the Jets moves and everything. Yeah, I just can't.
It becomes a permanent fixation where it's like, no, it's not my team.
Yeah.
I have to go with my team.
And
even though I didn't really pick them to begin with.
And then baseball, no one really on my family was like big into one team or another. So I kind of just liked the Cubs because Mark Grace, my favorite player, was on them. But then when I got to college, my stepbrother he's all into the Yankees, and we started going to games in the bleachers and playoff games. And I was sleeping outside at the stadium to get playoff tickets and stuff. So I kind of became a big Yankee fan, at least
sleeping
for those.
Outside. Yeah, I've never done that.
Yeah, because it was before like tickets were on Ticketmaster. It was just like whoever had the balls enough to wait the longest for tickets got tickets, which I kind of liked.
We earned it, but it's also like I ain't doing that.
It's also like people that just don't have a job can do it. Yeah,
it's kind of the same people that are scooping them up on Ticketmaster. The same people that were doing that.
Yeah, then basketball, just the Knicks because they were the New York team.
I still don't have a team. I guess it's the Knicks too.
Yeah.
2 things real quick. Danny boy, good luck on Cameras Gate tomorrow. Hopefully it's not TriCaster computers, lights, microphones, and no cameras. Hey, even that would work. Fuck it. I'd take that at this point.
I don't think he took lights though, right? Anthony said he did, but I don't think he did.
I think he took one. I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm not sure. But I remember he did have one light that was pointed at us. I don't know if that was his or if he took it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he definitely didn't have a light.
No.
Right? So yeah.
Maybe. I really have no idea.
Yeah.
But I have an idea about how many Stancils are in New York City right now. What is that?
Careful. Got to be careful out here. They'll give you a ticket for anything.
Oh, no. They put the sticker on like this car has to be towed.
I'm here. Wait till you see where I'm going. It's going to be unbelievable. I had to buy these glasses just for this. $23.99 at CVS. My Venmo is at DaveD23, my accountant. Feel free to pay me back. And it's unbelievable. It's happening out here.
Are there any Jews out there?
Any Jews? I don't know. I don't see. Definitely not them.
Wow. Can I guess what?
I don't think so. It's Ukrainian. Oh. What's that? What's that up there?
Up where?
Look, you see. What flag does that look like?
Oh, I see it.
I see
oh, boy. I might have to get up there.
Climb up the fire escape and tear it down.
Hello? Hello?
Yellow.
Are you talking to us or the Jews?
This is going as well as Stancil live from the basketball courts.
Oh yeah, we
Remember
definitely
that?
see it now.
Yeah.
That was a great day in broadcasting history.
Oh my God, that was probably the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
We walked all the way
camera
down
close
there.
up to Stancil's neck.
It was zoomed in and he couldn't unzoom it, so you just didn't see anything
Can
at
I
all.
zoom this? No,
No.
I don't think I can zoom this.
No, it's looking good.
No, that was great. We walked all the way down there, looked at the court, and then just went to a bar and started ripping shots.
Yeah, you still never played.
Me and Garrett had a great day of broadcasting.
Yeah, we
whatever
talked about
day
how
that was.
Stancil pees the bed all the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I tuned in. I had it on the background, but my little boy was awake and running around, so I couldn't hop on with you.
He was probably peeing the bed too.
He pees the bed. He pees his pants. He's a pants peer.
Wow. I don't do the pants.
Well, what do you pee when you're in bed? You naked?
Yeah, we went through
Absolutely naked because
Oh
I'm
my
a man.
this. You don't sleep
And,
naked?
No. I'll
nuts.
usually have my shirt off, but I'll have like either underwear or underwear and shorts on.
Wow. Yeah, you must be so uncomfortable.
No,
Not
I
free.
just I don't know. I like having my my underwear. Is that a bike you're gonna steal?
Yeah. When the projects.
Yeah. So wait, is where you're going a surprise?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
We're almost there.
Trying to
Maybe I'll
figure out
go
where
in and
he
see if I
is.
can get in.
I'm thinking like Lower East Side.
Yeah, I'm in the Lower East Side. I'm on
Yeah. Because those
First
are like
and-
the projects.
I'm on
in the
First
Lower
and
East Side.
Fourth Ave. If anyone wants to come and get me, feel free.
Oh, so I think I know where you're going.
Yeah,
I
probably.
think I know exactly where you're
Yeah.
going.
Here you go. Come and get me, everybody. Come and fucking get me.
Stop doxing yourself.
Yeah, self docs.
I
Yeah.
don't care.
But $24 for a fucking pair of sunglasses? Like you get-
$23.99 just to come
Excuse
on.
me.
Different.
Just to huh?
Excuse me, but just like usually you just buy $5 pair on the street in the summer. But
Yeah,
I
but are
guess
they Foster Grants?
Oh no.
Not on the Lower East Side. You can't. Oh, pigeons. We know what we did to pigeons. We've been over that.
Kiss him. Wow, what a majestic bird.
Wow. The best urban surviving bird.
You know
right?
my stance on pigeons, right?
You love them, and we should be eating them because they're basically Cornish game hens.
No, we totally abandoned them. We domesticated them before phones and communication, and that's why they don't mind being around us so much. But then we've totally abandoned them and treat them like rats when we don't give them the respect they deserve.
Like squirrels.
Well, we never used squirrels.
Yep. Well, we didn't use, but they were pets. They were like the #1 pet in America in the early 1900s.
Oh, there you go. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then we kind of just let them outside and they started populating.
Look at those beautiful dogs.
Aw.
That
Thought
lady
she was
picked
gonna
up the
let
poop.
Can I
Thought
pet
she
your
was gonna
dog?
let one loose. The way she
You
was
should have
bending
did what
over.
Opie did and asked that lady if she was picking up the poop.
What are you picking up poop? What the? What's he doing?
He's been unleashed on New York City.
Yeah.
He's currently on the loose, creating all kinds of havoc and pranking people with reckless abandon.
Well, maybe
And,
I should too. Maybe that's.
He was
maybe I-
back at Gephardt's this week.
Oh yeah, we got to hit him up.
Yeah.
He's my old dear friend. I'll hit him up.
Yeah, he's back at the Gebby.
Yeah, I can't believe you hit it off so well with him, but then never followed up with it.
Yeah, you should have gone back with your N-word sign.
Yeah.
I could have. Well, I could have. Yeah. Well, you don't want to. Maybe I should have been a little more forceful, but you don't want to be a ball washer. You don't want to just
True.
keep. I like.
You don't want to
let-
wash the Opster's balls? Come on.
I'm a big proponent in general. Women, celebrities, people. I'm a big proponent of planting the seed and letting it grow and coming back to it later.
Well, it's definitely been later though.
Yeah.
Because that was like almost a year ago at this point.
Well, you know what? You know what I'll say? I'll tease this. The Ski Mask Collective 300th episode is only 8 episodes away now, so
Shit.
I'll just leave it at that.
Send out the invite, yeah.
Yeah.
The Opster might come on. I think now that he's been unleashed on NYC, you and him could actually team up and do some fun on the street stuff.
Oh, yeah, because you're good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
I'm built
good
for
at
that.
saying uncomfortable things that people don't want to hear out in public. Opie
Sure.
thinks he is.
Yeah, he's just autistic.
I was again the old Dark Knight quote. That's basically I was brought up in that and molded by it. Between Tom Green and of course O&A and who else used to do a ton of man on the street shit back in the day?
Jackass would do. Like,
Yep.
public pranks.
But that was the glory days of talk. Just content was with strangers before it. Now they just like punch people in the face and make money.
Yeah.
Out of it.
Yeah, now people are over the top, like the Johnny Somali types that just bug the shit out of people in public.
Right.
And it's like it makes you, instead of thinking like, haha, it's fun, he's making that person uncomfortable, it makes you want to kill the prankster.
Yeah.
Give that guy $1. Oh, I know exactly where you are. I would get fucking Philly cheesesteaks from that place every
really?
Thursday night.
The healthy choice.
It's not a very healthy choice. They have nothing but trash food in there. I don't know what choices they had that were healthy. I guess maybe they just had some tuna salad that you can get not on the bread.
That guy's making a healthy choice by not eating.
Jeez, I mean, it's cold out to just be sitting on the.
Yeah, why didn't you
ground.
tell that guy, hey, don't you know it's cold? Go home. Oh, there it is. Offside. It still says offside on the front. God, I wish we were there right
Imagine
now.
it was open and Nick was in there, like, oh shit, hiding.
Yeah,
I told him it was closed, but it really wasn't.
Go in there. Break that door open.
there is an Asian woman in there. Find out.
Knock on the door. Ask her if what's going on with the bar.
I'm working on it. She saw me. I think she's being ignored.
Knock.
I'll give it a knock.
Just be like, what's going on with this bar? I was supposed to meet my friends here for a drink.
That was the shittiest knock ever.
He's out here barely. I want to hear it on the phone.
There's no noise in there.
Bang on that door like you're trying to really get in. Like you have to take a shit.
I mean, I pulled on it pretty hard.
How are you going to help Opie with his prank show if you can't even tell this Asian lady a simple...
Are you guys open? What time do you open? Oh, you're closed. Are you reopening soon? Oh, okay. Thank you.
What'd she say?
Not opening soon. Although it looked like she was setting up the bar. Maybe she was just counting the inventory.
Huh,
Here
that's
we
weird.
fucking go. Hold on.
Oh, bring an ambulance. New York
Any
City.
Jews in there?
You got to check
Anyway,
the tree
yeah,
to
so
see
we
if
gotta-
any Gino cigars are in there.
No, I think what you should do is go back to the door, knock again, and say, hey, wait a minute. What the fuck are you doing in here? This place is closed.
This is my bar. Wait a minute, I just remembered.
Or force your way inside and say, I'm having a drink, whether you like it or
I don't know
not.
if you saw, she didn't even open the door.
No.
No, we only saw you.
Were the TVs still up? Could you see any inside at all?
I'm going to go back. Let's go back.
Yeah, point the phone inside the bar. I want to see the inside.
Yeah, you're in the
I'll
public.
do
You're
that,
allowed
I'll
to
do
film
that.
whatever.
Let me see if I can find it. Oh, well.
Oh, there's a big retail
Oh.
space release sign.
Hey,
I could call Ravi Adnani or Andrew Stern.
what a surprise, huh?
Yeah. Howard's brother. But yeah, it looks pretty. Oh, they got the curtains up.
the neon signs are still there.
Neon signs are all there.
Where?
Curtains blocking everything. Right there. They have a neutral sign.
I'll put it by the door.
Yeah. Hopefully this lady comes back out and asks you to leave. That's what we're hoping for. All we can see is your reflection.
Yeah.
gonna ask me to leave. I know that.
Here we go. Ah, the fucking sun. I can't. We can't see anything.
No,
It's
just you.
completely.
I don't want to get arrested.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, well, you're definitely gonna get arrested if you keep
Should I go
walking
in the
by a
Blink
door.
Fitness? Rip a quick rep?
Yeah, go into Pump
Blink.
or Blink, whatever it's
Yeah.
called.
The black guy right here. Look at that workout. This is the episode Stancil gets killed on First Ave.
No, you're not gonna kill. You've been unleashed on NYC.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. I misread this.
Niagara.
Speaking of,
Of
Ooh,
course.
was that-
Everyone has to
Of
enjoy their
course.
music.
somebody tell Anthony, hey, I do that and then do. I've actually never been to this park. Let's see.
Oh no, Thompson Square Park. Yeah,
that's
it used to
what
be
this is?
super seedy with just heroin addicts and crackheads in there, and they kind of cleaned it up.
Yeah, I'm trying to find one. I can't.
Have you ever done crack?
Crack? No. I'd be lying if I said I did.
What about smoke cocaine?
No.
Wow.
No.
What a
But what
rookie.
is the effect of smoke cocaine?
When I've done it, I just gotten like super stoned. I did it over weed.
Huh.
Yeah. And it just like, it was like smoking those like keef joints, you know?
Right.
They were
Right.
just
Those
like,
are
you
too much.
Take one hit and it makes your
God,
weed
what
last
is going
longer.
on here?
You doing okay? there an
These
emergency?
Damn ambulances.
Sucks.
Good Lord. Tell him to shut up.
God.
Christ.
We get it.
All right. Well,
So what are you up to? You're working at the soccer club?
yeah, I got to make the rounds at all the soccer clubs, kick around some balls. But at least we found there's this. You should send the link to Nick. What's going on in there? A Spanish woman stealing all his alcohol.
Yeah, we're gonna have to let him know that there's someone in there looting the place, and if everything in there's up for grabs, we'd like our LA Rams pennant.
Yeah.
Oh, wait
And
a
the-
minute.
We'll take those neon signs. I'll put a neon sign right here.
Can you go
Wait a
back and
minute.
ask her for the LA Rams pennant?
Well, hold on. Wasn't there? How do I get in through that back door?
I mean,
It's probably locked.
Locked, yeah.
Like we had to open it up
from the inside.
from the
Go
inside,
back.
and then we left it open.
I was gonna go back.
We'll
It'd be
go
funny
back
if I
in.
could show up on the other side of the bar.
Just go back like you were never there, and be like, "Hey, can I come in for a drink? I'm supposed to meet my friends here for a drink.
Yeah, take your sunglasses off. And
I'm a different guy from before."
Uh-oh.
Boo. What is that flag?
It's an American flag on one side, on the top, and then a Ukrainian flag on the bottom.
oh, wow.
Oh wow, that's how we all feel.
Yep, for sure.
We all love that. Slava Ukraine, right, Jim?
I'm more of a Putin guy myself.
Yeah, he's pretty based.
More of a
Yeah.
Putin guy myself. Well, since you're in the middle of New York City, why don't you just scream the N-word out really loud?
That'll get us somewhere. Next time the ambulance goes by, I'll yell it. While it's I will. That's actually pretty funny.
What, like you're calling the ambulance the N-word?
Well, no, it'll get drowned out by the ambulance, but I'll also be able to say it out loud.
I think someone's still gonna go, "I heard what you said."
Yeah, send them to that bar.
Offside NYC. R.I.P. That guy looks like he's very late for an important business meeting. Catch up with him. Catch up with him. Catch up with him.
Ask him where it's going.
Hey, where you going? You. Hey, where
buddy,
you going?
buddy? Where you going?
Got somewhere to be? Huh? Think just because you walk fast that you're important, Mr. Suitcase?
If only we weren't on YouTube and we could play the porno game with Jim Stancil.
Oh, damn. He's getting away.
What's that?
What does he have, a briefcase? Who uses a briefcase anymore? He must be a Fed or something.
Oh.
Go chase after him.
He's on the loose.
Yeah.
You gotta practice for Opie. You gotta go up to him and be like, "Hey, what are you doing? Are you going to work?
Who uses a briefcase?
Haagen Dazs. Haagen Dazs. What are you doing?"
Is that what he does now?
Yeah.
I think so. We haven't checked on his page in a while, but last we checked, that was his whole thing, was just bothering random people in the city.
Yeah, we actually checked yesterday, but it was just the Gebhardt videos.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We did check.
Now, doesn't he not need to do that? Doesn't he have
I
enough
don't-
money?
It doesn't really make sense.
I mean, Anthony, first of all, it's in Anthony's blood to do these broadcasts. Second of all, he does it from the comfort of his estate. You know, he's not in the streets.
Uh-huh.
Imagine Anthony going in the streets and doing.
Oh my God. That would actually be hilarious because he would have good ideas. I'm like hoping, right? You know?
What is going on here?
Or he could have like a conversation with just some random person that would be interesting and not just yelling
What is
at
happening?
them.
Oh, that neighborhood over there is very Ukraine.
That's what I said.
There's a Ukrainian school and like a museum that I did not know existed, right? Like a few blocks from offside.
What
Yeah.
the heck?
Yeah, then there's like the Ukraine by like St. Mark's and 2nd Avenue. There's like the Ukrainian restaurant and Veselka, which is Russian Ukrainian thing.
And at one point, I was walking offside, got off the train, took the 15-minute walk, and in the middle of the walk, I get stopped by this old Russian man wearing a fucking Technicolor scarf and just like very bright clothing. But like they looked like, you know, rich guy clothing, but it was very bright and gay looking.
Yeah.
And he just stops me and he's like, "Hey, how are you?" And I was just like, "I'm good."
And you're carrying your suitcase and
Yes.
stuff. Yeah.
Yes, with the suitcase of equipment and everything. And I'm just like, "I'm good. How are you?" He's like, so you go on a trip?" And I was like, "Nope, I'm going to work." He's like, "You work around here?" And he's asking me all these questions. And I'm like,
Wow.
I only stopped because I was genuinely just baffled. Like he bedazzled me with his outfit, and he was very short, bald, and very like Ukrainian sounding, Russian.
That was that neighborhood. Like, how many times did we get accosted by random people outside offside NYC? Where
Yeah.
They just stopped.
What do
and
they
started
do?
Talking to us.
But then, yeah, I'm talking to him for minutes now, and I'm like, "All right, I gotta go to work," because he just keeps asking me questions, and I'm like, "All right, I gotta go," and he's like, "Oh, you're going then?" And I'm like, Yeah, I'm going. He's like, "Okay, well, it was good to have you in the neighborhood. Have good luck."
Wow.
And I'm just like, "Okay, thank you." And he shakes my hand, and I'm just like,
Was it any sort of weirdness in the handshake?
just a regular handshake.
It
He was
wasn't
wearing
like
gloves.
a long touch at the end, like when he pulled his hand away or anything.
Well, he shook my hand with one hand, and then with the other hand, he was grabbing for my crotch
That's
and
a
going,
little, that's a
"Gimme,
little
gimme,
weird.
gimme,
Yeah.
gimme." And I was just like, "No, I have to go to work, sir." But yeah, no. And then even after the handshake, he asked me some other question, and I'm like, "No, I gotta go, man. Like, I gotta go."
Did it make you feel good to get hit on a little?
I don't even know if he was hit. He was being very weird. It was like, this was, you know, his neighborhood, and he was like,
Yeah.
you know, "Who are you?" Like he just gotten there, he just moved in, and he thought like whatever small part of village he's from, like the same rules applied. But I know everyone who walks through my village. I was like, "Dude, you're gonna be out of fucking breath in 5 minutes because this is New York City. There's a billion retards walking around, and you don't know any of them."
How about this?
The Orpheum? Oh, the big gay jamboree.
Jamboree.
What is the big gay jamboree?
Should I go in?
Go in. Say, hey, I'm Big Gay Jimboree,
I'm good.
and I'm here for the Big Gay Jamboree.
What the hell?
Please go in there, please. It looks like it didn't look like a jamboree. First of all,
didn't.
looked like a back room with a lot of crap in it.
They went downstairs.
You don't want to see what the back room of the Big Gay
Oh my
Jamboree is
God,
going on.
imagine
Well,
what's
let's not
going
do
on
it
in
for
that
free.
back
Isn't it?
room.
Aren't we running a
Jizz.
business here? $100 super chat. I'll go walk down those stairs.
Okay, well,
How about that?
folks,
Let's have
The-
some fun. Let's make it interactive. This
the
is why I'm a
standard
man
has
on
been
the street.
set.
This is how you do man on the street.
Jim Stancil costs $100. Whatever you want him to do, if you want him to scream the N-word, you want him to go
Oh,
into that
no.
room, if you want him, go into the big smoke shop and just ask for crack. Try to buy drugs in the smoke shop.
All right. Well, I should do that for money too. Can you buy crack legally now? Oh, there's
it's
sunglasses in here. I bet they're cheap.
See if you can trade yours.
Just bought these from CVS. Fuck
Who's
off.
honking?
Oh, want me to run in front of this guy? That's a motorized bicycle. Shouldn't be in that. Motorized. Shouldn't be in there. Fucking
Just
hate these.
people.
I have a full-on war with these fucking e-bikes and cycles now. I'm in a full state of war.
I'm with you.
Go pull one over.
I'm
Citizen's
still waiting
arrest.
for the $100.
All right. I mean, we could do two things at once. We're waiting.
It hasn't come in yet.
Yeah. Still haven't. Still, nobody paid $100 for you to go into the Big Gay Jamboree.
All right, we'll find something else. Look at this.
Wow.
Nice. Go in there.
What is that?
Pretty cool.
It's a box of cardboard. You hop in.
You can stand in this.
And just start screaming, "This is mine. I live here."
Self-sovereign.
Yeah, just take a seat and do the podcast. from there.
Self-sovereign.
That's a nice pile of trash. Be a shame if someone tipped it over.
Kind of on the street.
You should put it in the bike lane.
What happened? What did I do?
Uh-oh.
We see you.
Yeah, you're good.
What the hell happened?
Oh, now we no. Oh. Looks like
Here we go.
yeah, there you go.
I mean, I don't want to shame you, but
Oh.
Barry Ribs on the street. Now that was
Wow.
on the street gold.
That guy sure could talk to strangers.
Yeah,
Steal their crutches.
for free too. Steal the crutches. Yeah.
Did we never paid him at all? I thought we gave him some
Damn
money for
I'm
that.
sure Aaron and Jim.
Yeah,
got
well,
paid.
I say we. I didn't give him
Uh-huh.
shit. What's that?
Hold on.
Oh, all right. Well,
Cool. See you later.
there he goes. Jim Stancil, everyone.
Thanks for joining us, Jim.
He,
I like to see the update on Offside
I kind of wish he, bothered that woman a little more.
a little more.
I was hoping he would really go into the Big Gay Jamboree. He wants money to break and
I
enter.
know,
Is it breaking and entering if the door's not on? If the door's unlocked?
At least trespassing.
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 That's a ticket. A trespassing
Yeah.
ticket.
I don't know. Yeah, for sure.
What the hell's
Alright.
going on?
You seem fine to us.
Yeah.
Hello.
Your audio's coming through like the top of my phone now for some reason instead of out of the speaker.
Probably because you have that stupid case on it.
Huh?
Yeah,
Oh, God.
exactly.
This is so stupid. I hate this fucking. I hate everything about this.
Do you
Audio.
do you want to get set up at the soccer ball club and then try to call us back?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Godspeed.
Later.
We'll see you soon. Well, anywho, back to business.
I liked it though. It was nice to see him on the street.
Yeah, I like seeing him on the street where he belongs, in the streets with the homeless. Now there were other things in your email. I also have a couple things that I think we should watch. Before we get back to your email, I wanted to talk about this before it gets any older.
Okay.
Because now I've only met him one time, and he definitely doesn't remember me. But Anthony's good pal, Jim Norton, was on Hell's Kitchen this past week.
I wonder how that happened.
I don't know who booked it for him or what the fuck.
Like, isn't it in LA? At least the restaurant?
Yes. Although this Hell's Kitchen, I think, is in Connecticut.
Oh no, I'm thinking of wait, what's the show with the chef, the teams at red and blue team?
That's Hell's Kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay. It's two teams of chefs that are all fighting to be Gordon Ramsay's next head chef at his resort. This one's in Connecticut, so that's probably why he was there.
I was thinking of Kitchen Nightmares. Never mind. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it's like the Foxwoods Casino and Resort. They have a Hell's Kitchen there.
Oh, okay.
And the winner of the show is going to be the head chef.
Yeah.
So this last week, they did a segment on the show where the chefs had to teach a comedian how to cook.
Oh, I was wondering how this worked because I was like, Norton doesn't cook at all. Like, he made that one video of him trying to cook, and it was a mess. Like,
yeah,
he didn't even know how to like open a box of something.
Yeah, he didn't. He still didn't. Because the whole point was that these comedians have zero cooking ability at all. But they Gordon showed the chefs a recipe. He like taught them how to cook. He's like, all right, now a good head chef can teach others how to cook. So he's like,
good premise.
I loved it because it was these fucking 5 idiots that couldn't cook for their lives, and they all actually did pretty well.
Do you know who the other comedians were?
One was Yamanika Saunders.
Oh, okay. God.
Yamanika, and Drewski, the like Instagram comedian guy.
The name sounds familiar. But
he's the fat black kid who has like 8 million followers or something. Some guy named Jeff Dye, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, you know him?
That's a comedian. Yeah.
I didn't know him, and I kind of did not like him. And Jim Norton clearly didn't like him either. He was like being annoying.
I want to say he was even a guest on Anthony's show once.
Really?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, he was a little like try hard, and it was kind of annoying.
That's how he comes off.
Yeah. And there was one more other than Jim, because there was 5. Fuck, who's the other one?
I mean, that's a good memory to get 4 of them. Male or female?
I can't remember at all. Fucking Judy Gold. It was fucking big gargantuan Judy Gold. Oh my God. And she's another one who was completely insufferable on the show and was annoying. She got linked up because they each paired up with a comedian, the 5 chefs. And she got linked up with the fat black gay guy.
Yeah.
And she goes, oh my God, I wish you were one of my sons. They're both straight. I'm a lesbian.
Of course.
And it was like, we get it. Fuck you, fucking completely off-putting Judike. Shut the fuck up.
Judike.
Oh my God. Yeah, she was annoying. But Norton, I thought he was just going to be uncomfortable all the time. He was very funny. He was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. And I have a couple clips. We probably can't show much since it's Hell's Kitchen. And the last time we showed the fucking, where's the lamb sauce? Our whole thing got taken down. So I'll show what I think we can get away with showing because it's, again, they're like short clips. But it was very funny. My favorite part and what I thought was the funniest part was that Ramsay introduced each of the comedians. I couldn't find this or else I'd show it. And they each had like, their credits. Like this person's been on Comedy Central, this person's HBO, this person, even Judy Gold had like a couple things that she was known for. And when he's introducing Jim Norton, he goes, this comedian has 2 best-selling New York Times best-selling novels. Jim Norton. That was it. That's all he said as his credits. And I'm like, wow, that's it? I feel like he's known for everything he's done other than the books.
Wasn't Monster Rain on HBO?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's an HBO special.
Specials, yeah.
Yeah.
But, on one of the biggest radio shows of all time. Maybe I would have said, or even just at the time, I think he was still on Jim and Sam. He could have said, has a Sirius XM radio show, comedy show, whatever the fuck. But instead, no. He had the shortest intro out of everyone. And it was just New York Times bestseller, Jim Norton.
Jeez.
Which I thought was insane. But anywho, here's one of the clips. This is, let me see if I have them in the right order. Yeah, because this is Drewski.
Oh, yeah.
Here, all right. I think the first one is Jim Norton showing his food to Gordon. Because what they had to make was lobster ravioli with caviar beurre blanc on top.
Jesus, like Norton had to cook a lobster.
He had to cook lobster,
like, de-shell it and everything.
No, I don't think he had to do all that. I think he had to just basically cook the mush, put it in a ravioli, and pinch it shut.
Oh, okay.
Which if you have zero cooking, even that's tough. But he did a good job.
It's a lot of pressure giving Gordon Ramsay a dish that he created that I made in 45 minutes. All right.
Short.
So let's just hope he doesn't spit it on the floor and make me eat it.
Have you ever stuffed a ravioli before?
No, I didn't even know they had to be stuffed. I thought they just came in the box stuffed.
Visually, they look good. They're high, they're plump, sauce is in abundance. The taste is incredible.
Thank you.
But what's perfect here is the size and the thinness of the pasta. The question is it better than Carl and Judy's? Congratulations, it is. Please take a seat.
Thank you very much.
On the mouth.
Thank you. Beat it.
So the way it worked was there was 5 chefs, and one at a time you'd go up, and if you said you're like the first person, obviously there was a chair that the winners got to sit in. So the first person automatically sat in the chair. And then everyone after that had to be better than the one before them.
Oh, okay.
So Jim's was better than Judy Gold's, so he took the seat.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But then there were people after him that could beat him.
Well, maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
I don't know if he immediately got beaten by the next.
No, I'm just saying there were people after him that could beat
the
him.
next guy, totally. But I just thought it was also funny that they paired him up with this guy, who I wish I could just freeze frame without the fucking thing on his face.
Congratulations, it is Judy's.
This in the competition right now. That guy is like,
please.
He's the Jim Norton of the group. He's kind of weird.
Oh.
There's something off about him. He seems like he fucks trannies. I don't know. There's something off about him. So the fact they paired them two together was like absolutely perfect. And yeah, they paired Judy Gold with the gay kid because like, yeah, we're both gay. We're gay.
God.
And I think Yamanika got paired with this little white girl that was just like, hi, I love you. Please don't smash me to pieces. But here was the next contestant, Drewski, who was tasked with beating Jim Norton.
Whit and Drewski, let's go.
Drewski.
Come on.
Boom.
I hope they drop it. Great would it be?
I hope they drop it.
They put in a bunch of stuff like that he said, but I have a feeling, especially while they were cooking, he said a million other funny things that just might have been a little too fucked up. Because I wish they spent more time on this. Like this should have been the whole episode. Instead, it was like the first 20, 30 minutes of it.
Were the other comedians like taking it seriously and not trying to have fun?
They were they all took it seriously. Like they all tried their best.
But you know, like Norton's like joking around. It's were they all?
They all did. They all did that. They all made they knew what they were there for.
Okay.
They knew they were to quip and fucking make jokes. Some of them were better than others. Like Jim Norton was the only one that was actually funny that was making jokes. The other people were just coming like they're being annoying.
Makes sense.
Drewski was kind of funny too, but he barely joked around. He was just like taking it dead serious.
How great would it be to see ravioli on the rug?
Don't get too comfortable.
Looks gross. Looks terrible.
Drewski, thank you.
Yes.
Have you ever made a ravioli or tortellini of that
Never
type?
in my life. I had alphabet
It looks
spaghetti
way
before.
better than
Well, this is on a completely different level. I love the visuals. They're plump.
Just like me.
Love the filling. It's compact in there. Wow. They're good. The question is it better than Brandon and Jim's? They are better than Brandon and Jim's. Congratulations. Well done.
Hey,
That's natural. Get on up.
Wow.
Appreciate it, man.
That's very hurtful.
Appreciate that.
Wow.
Hate them both. I can't tell you how much I hate them both.
Sorry, Jim.
He stinks and I don't like him. Wow.
And with that, I went from being surprised he was on some mainstream to like, why isn't he on more stuff?
Yeah.
He was funny and he didn't have to say, "Go, I fuck trannies." Like he was just funny. I forgot he's capable of that.
Yeah. Without just being outrageous.
Being dirty or fucking nasty. No, he's like just genuinely a funny guy. Like he should be on more stuff.
Maybe that will be his springboard.
Yeah. Maybe he's gonna be the new special guest on a lot of shows.
Because him and Sam did Bar Rescue.
That was funny too.
Yeah. But that was like years ago. So yeah. But maybe this one. Good for him. So that's the current season right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that episode came out the other day. At least on Hulu it did.
Wow.
But yeah, he was on an episode of Bar Rescue. Which should we pull it up? I feel like we've pulled it up before.
I think
we watched it. Yeah.
He's been on Ghost Stories or whatever that was with the
oh my god.
the suite that
the Edgar suite.
Edgar suite, that's right.
My mouth is dry. My mouth is dry. I'm dry.
Yeah, good for Norton.
But no, it's a good point. He stinks, and I don't like him. And yeah, I've been telling you, I've been listening to Sword Fight, his podcast with his wife. It's amazing because it's not what I thought. I was afraid it was going to be this, which I don't know why I was afraid. I'm an idiot. I'm a Jim Norton fan. I don't know why I doubted him for a second, but there's a notion of like, oh, he's doing a show with his trans wife, so it's going to be this like
trans issues thing,
like pro tranning, like oh. Like, this is what me and my wife go through. It's nothing like that. It's the opposite. He just bickers with her every episode, and it's fucking hysterical.
It's real life.
Her and her big cock. It's so funny. I get uncomfortable. I laugh and then get uncomfortable sometimes because like they're really fighting on the show. She's drinking and he's just saying stupid shit, and Jim just turns to her and just goes, "You're drunk. What are you saying? What are you talking about? Go ahead, have another drink."
I'm amazed he married someone that drinks just because he's so like he won't eat freaking like bananas flambe because they light liquor on fire, even though all the alcohol burns off, you know.
Well, the other funny thing
like
is that he'll have guests on constantly, like Colin Quinn, Bob Kelly, his old friends that are all also sober people. And every time Nikki's like, "Would you like a drink?" And Jim gets bent out of shape. He's just like, "They're fucking sober. Why you offer them alcohol? They don't drink." And she's like, "I didn't know." Yes, producer Joe.
You have to play when Uncle Paul called into the show to speak to Phil Mushi, the author.
Phil Mushi.
On the Opie and
It's
Anthony
on
show?
YouTube. Yes.
How long's the clip?
Opie wasn't there. It's maybe 4 minutes.
I don't know. 4 minutes that's a long time of listening to like we all know Opie and Anthony was funny. It's like if we play that, people are just going to turn this off and go, "Oh yeah, why am I listening to this?" There's a million old O&A clips I could be listening to. We already did remind them. I could just turn this bullshit off and just watch thousands of hours of good stuff that's just sitting on YouTube waiting.
Just do me a favor, cut that part out because then nobody's going to want me as a producer.
Well, we'll definitely cut that part out. Well, thank you for the suggestion. When we're done, I'm going to listen to that.
Yeah.
Okay, love you.
Love you.
Love you, Joey.
Bye.
I don't think the Raiders got a new head coach yet. I think they signed like the Buccaneers assistant GM to be their GM, but no, Joey has nothing to go on.
Lucky for them. The Giants are living it up in hell. But so what else was in your email?
Just
that was
one more thing was I brought up that Steely Dan had really creepy songs, but they'll play them in grocery stores and no one seems to notice. And this one is Cousin Dupree, and it's a song about him having sex with his cousin.
What?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, let's see. Cousin Dupree. Let's read some lyrics.
Well, I've kicked around a lot since high school. I've worked a lot of nowhere gigs, from keyboard man in a rock and ska band to hauling Boss Crude in the big rigs. Now I've come back home to plan my next move from the comfort of my Aunt Faye's couch. When I see my little cousin Janine walk in, well, all I could say was, ouch.
Okay. So, oh God, no, it's already. I'm trying to fucking cover up. Like, oh no, he didn't say anything wrong. He just said ouch because his hot cousin walked in.
Honey, how you've grown.
Oh my God.
Like a rose. Well, we used to play when we were 3. How about a kiss for your cousin Dupree?
Why would you write a song about this?
No.
What the fuck?
How about a kiss for your cousin Dupree? She turned my life into a living hell in those little tops and tight capris.
Bro.
I pretended to be reading the National Probe as I was watching her wax her skis.
The fuck does that mean?
Just like doing a jerk off motion. I think, waxing skis. On Saturday night, she walked in with her date and backs him up against the wall. I tumbled off the couch and heard myself sing in a voice I knew I never had before. Honey, you've grown like a rose we used to play when we were 3.
Kiss for your cousin Dupree. No. How about no?
I teach you everything you know. I'll teach you everything you know if you teach me how to do that dance. Life is a short and quid pro quo. And what's so strange about a down-home family romance?
The fact that you have to ask is why you know it's bad and weird. And don't, if this is even something that ever came up in your life, you should fucking hide it forever and not write a motherfucking song about it.
One night we're playing Gin by a Crackin' Fire. I decide to make my play.
Come on.
I said, babe, with my boyish charm and good looks, how can you stand it for one more day? She said, maybe it's the skeevy look in your eyes that your mind has turned to applesauce, the dreary architecture of your soul. I said, but what is it exactly turns you off?
Well, it's probably that you're my cousin. You skeevy looking motherfucker. The only good line in it is that he's a skeeve.
Yeah.
He's a fucking scale.
He admits it a little, yeah. The
chorus I'm not reading that again.
It's just a chorus again.
How about a kiss for your cousin? How about a kiss for your cousin? How about it? Now, again, to try to make it so a guy didn't just write a song about kissing his cousin. Maybe it's a joke or a cautionary tale or no, it's just a fucking weird song.
Yeah, I don't know if it was just trying to be offensive, but in like a sweet sounding song, maybe. And that's the juxtaposition of like, I can make this song that's going to be played in grocery stores, but it'll have these like horrible lyrics and no one will know. I don't know if that's like the gist they were getting at. But then they have another song.
They just don't make good music these days.
Dylan
Farnham.
But then there's another song, Everyone's Gone to the Movies.
Oh, I know this one. Let me take you to the movie, shawty. I know what size you like. Oh no, what's this?
Everyone's gone to the movies. Now we're alone at last.
What's the so which one of his relatives does he fuck in this song? Or is it just does he fuck a baby?
I think this is more pedophile.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Kids, if you want to have some fun.
Stop. No. No kids if you want to have some. You're a grown man.
No, but this is just about some pedophile named Mr. LePage.
Oh, okay.
Mr. LePage is your man.
He's promoting a man's pedophile business.
He's always laughing, having fun, showing his films in the den.
Come on.
Soon you will be 18. I think you know what I mean. Don't tell your mama, your daddy, or your mama. They'll never know where you been.
What is that repetitive shit, by the way? Don't tell your mama, your daddy, or your mama. What?
They just need an extra syllable, I guess.
It's just always been cool to out in the open say, hey, we're gonna do sex stuff, but don't tell your parents. As long as you sing it, I guess it
that
makes
was
it
the
okay.
70s, you know.
Yeah, the 70s. It was just the grooming 70s. It's like there was the roaring 20s. There was the psychedelic 60s and the grooming 70s.
Really, for real. I mean, there were a ton of Anthony has brought it up many times, just like all the, young girl, get out of my mind songs, and everyone's gone to the movies. Now we're alone at last. Listen to what I say. He wants to show you the way. Right down the hallway with open arms to teach you a new game to play. Come on, soon it will be too late. Bobbing for apples can wait. I know you're used to 16 or more. Sorry, we only have 8.
The fuck does that mean?
Not sure.
16 or more inches?
I don't know. Or age?
Age?
Jesus. I don't know.
Bobbing for apples. I mean, I get that,
visual.
That, innuendo. Bobbing. But yeah, the rest of it makes me uncomfortable, even though I don't even know what the fuck they mean.
Everyone's going to movies. Now we're alone at last. Oh, babies, come on.
Oh, babies. Again. Kids,
if you want to have some fun, see what you've never seen, take off your cheaters and sit right down. Start with the projection machine.
All right, but wait, is he singing about the movie? Like, and now we're alone at last. Yeah, but I don't like it.
It's a song about a pedophile that has a little mini movie theater in his house and gets kids to come over so he can molest them. And you're shopping for your orange juice and milk, and it's like, I'll just listen to a pedophile song right now.
But this one seems less like it's promoting it like the cousin fucker one, and more like a cautionary
tale.
Like, sit down with.
Don't go to Mr. LePage's house.
It is still a bizarre fucking song. Still, it's not something I would want to sing at a bar or in a fucking grocery store, like you said.
But I could see it as a joke in a way, where they, like how what I was saying, like the music is so sweet and nice and smooth, and they just write these horrible lyrics over it just for the crassness of it. Just the.
I wonder
the
if they were doing that thing. Because I wonder if I could find it. I played it on the dump a while ago. There was an Italian man, an Italian musician, who said that people are so dumb that any pop song that they put on the radio, it doesn't matter what the lyrics are, people are gonna dance and love it and fucking. So he put out an American pop song where the music sounded good, and he was just making noise into the microphone. There was no words.
I do remember
there
that.
was no words in the song whatsoever, and it like hit the top of the charts in Italy. And he was like, "Yeah, see, everyone's a retard." This song literally just is noise.
Yeah. So that's the only excuse I could give them, is that it's more of like a fuck you to the establishment kind of thing. Like, we could do whatever we want as long as it's a nice sounding song. No one's gonna care because you're all dumb idiots.
Exactly. Like like they said, I'm gonna put out a song about fucking your cousin, and people are gonna play it in grocery stores. They're gonna be playing it in fucking at the mall. I think this is it. This is the Italian song that. Yeah, this is it. But the thing is, it sounds like he said something. Oh, brother said something there. But he's not speaking English or Italian. He's just making noise.
Video? Wow.
Adriano Celentano. The name of the song is Prisen Colinen Siniai Quiso. All one word. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you need. It's just a catchy beat and a good melody, and anyone will listen.
Sounds like music. It's music. What's the difference? But anywho, thank God for Steely Dan. And I had a couple videos for today that I wanted to play real quick before we get to our Boof Boys.
Oh yeah,
because we do have Boof Boy content. But I had a couple very quick videos that are just. I miss doing the dump where I would just play all this retarded shit, and so we're gonna do a quick.
Oh, I saw
Garrett and Steve's the dump.
Now, was this posted by Mel Gibson's fan account?
Yes.
At first, I was like, "Wait, is this Mel Gibson dressed up like Hulk Hogan?" it could be kind of.
No, but I'm positive this is the real Hulk Hogan. You can't,
Yeah.
This is an old video. This is also a really old video. You can tell by shitty the camera is. Drew probably has 3 of his cameras and he's using a different one. But it's real quick. It's just Hulk Hogan taking a shit.
After he must have had surgery, he's in a hospital.
Yeah.
Right? Because, he'll explain.
Why is there no? Oh, there we go.
Well, they said I had to take a steamer before I get out of here.
I have never used the term steamer, and I will be now. I had to take a steamer. It doesn't even sound right coming out of my face, though. It's the perfect Hulk Hogan word for shit.
Yes.
I gotta take a steamer.
Oh, but it must be like he's filming this on a cell phone.
Yeah, I didn't. You said he was in a hospital. I didn't know he was in a hospital.
Look at it's like the toilet is like institutional. It has like just the flush thing.
Yeah, but that could be any public place, really.
No, but like when you get surgery or whatever, or they like make you have to take a shit first before you can leave. Like you have to prove that.
What kind of surgery?
I don't know, just like any kind of thing where it's just like we've been giving you drugs or whatever that might constipate you. You have to take a shit and a piss before you can leave. Like you can prove that
you can't leave till you make duty.
Yeah, that's a lot of times.
Really, I've never had that. I mean, I guess I've never really been in for some major
doing
surgery.
The overnight kind of thing, or surgery. Yeah, they'll make you like, all right, well, you have to pee, at least pee, sometimes shit. Yeah, just to prove that you can.
I don't want to,
because they don't want you to leave and then have to come back because you haven't taken a shit in 3 days.
Right, because you got Hank Hill colon.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what's the Hulkster got to say about the forced hospital oppressive steamer he must take?
Well, they said I had to take a steamer before I get out of here. So I just unleashed a major toxic. I think the paint's starting to come off the walls.
He filmed while he was shitting.
First of all, yes.
Yeah.
But my only question is, who's this video for? Who'd he send this to?
That's a good question. Unless it was like his son.
Bubba the Love Sponge's wife? They make me take a steamer before I put my Pringle can in your ass. And talk about black guys. That video, I don't even know if that's still around, but the video of Hulk Hogan pre-sex talking to fucking Bubba the Love Sponge's cuck fucking wife who he bangs about how he's all bloated because he ate too much. And he just says the N-word a bunch of times and doesn't like black people something. Which people were booing Hulk Hogan recently because of comments like that. And I'm like, what the fuck world am I living in?
Recently?
Yeah. It's like, first of all, this was a while ago.
20 years ago or something.
I think he said more stuff.
Oh, okay.
Probably more fairly recently, but fucking, I'm sorry, I forgot where I lived. I thought this is why we would be cheering him.
This is what I want from Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to lay a steamer on your... Vince wants to see your shit. He sent that video to Vince, to McMahon. Sorry, Vince, they're making me lay a steamer here. I can't save it for your secretary like I was supposed to. Also, Garrett was right. They made me do all that after my colon surgery. And, there was one. It was a birthday cameo. And Dylan Farnham, 2 for 2, 3 for 3. Oh, so Opie gets fired for doing this, but Hulk gets a pass. Now, the difference is that Opie did it to someone else.
Yeah.
Speaking of someone a big pile of steamers, here he is, America's favorite pile of steaming shit.
I remember when you're eating steamers, if you use butter, you're a mongoloid. No butter on seafood.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Wait, what's
absolutely not. Broth. You dip it in the broth.
Yeah,
well,
you dip it in broth to get the dirt off of it, but then you gotta dip it in butter for some added flavor.
No.
Yes.
Garrett. First of all, you're not from New England. I'm a New Englander. Second of all, if the steamers are good, you don't need. It's the same as lobster. If the lobster is good, if the steamer is good, it's the taste of the sea. You don't need fucking butter unless you're a mongoloid.
You don't need it. You're correct. You don't need it. Right. But it adds to the enjoyment of it.
No, I honestly, and I'm not even trolling, I honestly don't like the taste the butter gives seafood.
I mean, it's like the perfect. That's like saying you don't like butter on your popcorn. You know, they just like go so well together.
Yeah, seafood, as much as I love the natural taste of it, it can be bland. It can be like after a couple bites, sure, the first few bites, you're like, oh, look, this is delicious lobster, crab. I mean, crab is the one I could go with not dipping, but I still dip it anyway because your mouth just gets bored of the same taste over and over again. And it just needs a little kick. It doesn't have any seasoning on it. It needs seasoning.
Yeah.
So don't eat so many.
We're going to take 3 bites of crab and then fucking throw the rest of the husk away? Yeah, you eat your meal.
Don't get me. Crab stinks, by the way.
Crab?
Come on.
Alaskan king crab stinks.
Yes. No, crab stinks. It sticks to the shell. You got to like fight. You got to like break it in half, like lengthwise.
Yeah.
Crabs, lobster.
What about lobster? You have to break it in half.
Lobster's the same pain in the ass.
No.
But you're describing what makes it a fun dish to eat. Is that instead of not like a hamburger where you just pick it up and shove it in your fat fuck face, you actually have to work for your food. It taps into like this caveman part of your brain where you're like ripping this thing apart to get the meat out and fucking eating it. It's like very satisfying to do.
No, crabs.
No.
Let me ask you a follow-up. Do you eat all the little legs on the lobster?
The lollipops? Absolutely.
Okay. Do you eat the tamale?
Yep.
Okay.
And I eat if it's a hard shell especially, there's meat in the little tail fins as well.
Yes. Yeah, those are good. You're
Yep.
right. You pop them off and suck it out. Yeah.
And then you crack the carcass in half and you get milk from between the little like ribs in there.
Yeah. And like the brain area kind of has some little meat in there.
So
yeah.
Garrett, I respect Garrett. At least knows how to eat a lobster, which most people don't. You'd be surprised. Steve, have you ever eaten the legs or tamale?
I've never had them on a plate. I only ever have like the what's called the zipper tail.
Excuse us.
No,
fancy pants.
I guess I only get lobster in the finest of establishments.
The dumbest building in the world.
Is that the? Oh no, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it is.
What?
It's
The
the
Ukraine
ugliest
school?
building in the world.
Go in there and say that to someone's face.
Security is looking at me.
Tell them. Tell security. Hey, I'm not bothering anybody. I just was telling my friends how this is the ugliest building in the world.
You see him?
The shades are half drawn. Is that the front entrance?
I don't know. Is that him? He left his chair. I might be getting arrested.
Hope so.
No, it's a very ugly building. It's one of the ugliest.
Are we supposed to know that building? I don't know that.
I don't know. I talked about it on your show before.
Is it that building that Steve brought up?
No, that is not that building. The building I brought up that one time looked like a plain square block. At least this has something going on with it.
You'll
got
see
a
it
weird
when I'm
curve
farther
to it.
away. You know it.
I thought the soccer
Square.
club was 2 blocks from offside NYC. What have you been doing?
My job.
Your job is to walk to work?
No, I was doing stuff at the soccer ball club.
Oh, then you left?
I went back in my interim since I've been away. I was actually doing stuff.
Oh, okay.
Plugging stuff in, ordering stuff. My jacket got caught on the fucking thing. You like that? That's it. I might have ripped it.
So you'll never put butter on any seafood?
No, never consistently. Like maybe one or two steamers. If I have 1.5 pounds, I'll do it just to switch it up. But never like in a sitting. Look at these. I bet these are cheaper than these fucking $24 ones.
Take one and run. Take one and just run away. Try them on.
They go return those to.
These are in, by the way. The girls are wearing these.
Really?
Yeah. The oval ones.
I like men now.
How much are these? Oh my God. I paid $24 for these just now. Yeah, it's CVS. Yeah, can I trade you? I'll give you these for those. All right.
No,
Well, next time I'll come here. These are much better price. Thank
I
you.
thought those Middle Eastern people like to barter. That was a fair deal.
Yeah, really.
These are more expensive sunglasses. Now I just fell in love.
Did he come out because he thought you were going to steal them?
I'm sure he did.
Oh, someone's pointing at you.
Who?
Guy in the window.
That's a beautiful girl.
That beautiful guy in the window is pointing at you.
Where?
Go in there and
Behind
say, who the
her?
fuck was pointing at me?
Who's pointing? Somebody in here?
Yeah, go in there.
Oh, more fucking sunglasses.
Jeez.
It's the middle of
In
winter.
I
Why the
know.
fuck do all these places have their sunglass racks outside?
No, that's why I got them at CVS. I figured no one would have them. I gotta run.
Yeah, you got fugged.
God damn it! All right.
Did
well,
you see the video of Hulk Hogan taking a steamer?
No, was he doing it with Vince?
No, actually,
Where was he taking the steamer?
in a hospital.
Yeah, we think in a hospital.
Fitzy
posted
says,
it?
"Stop being a puss and ask that girl out." Why don't you go into the pizzeria and ask the girl out on a date?
Maybe if the Fitz wasn't so poor, maybe I would do it. What did you see my steamer this morning, Steve?
I did on Twitter.
I did not.
Was it your third steamer of the day?
Dude, I last night I smoked on my way home as one is wont to do.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, I binge ate. I ate so much food, stuffed my face to the point of pain, and I was rolling around moaning.
What'd you eat?
Huh?
What'd you have? McDonald's?
Raw egg.
3, 2, 1. I had leftover penny vodka with chicken parm. I had a black bean Monterey Jack cheese burrito. I had a bag of ghost pepper chips. I had half a bag of tortilla chips. Along with those chips, I had cowboy caviar salsa, as well as salsa con queso. And I also had half of a apple baked pie.
Wow. That's impressive.
Only half
Pretty
a pie.
cool. Isn't that cool?
It's pretty awesome. That's how
Then I woke up immediately, had to use the restroom. I piled out the old iceberg, 70% of it below the water, but was still poking out of the top. Went back. That was when I woke up, got ready to leave. Less than a half hour later, went back in another iceberg. Ran out. When I got to the gym, I took another one. That's when the one on Twitter is from. So all within a span of 90 minutes.
Congratulations.
That is impressive.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I'm a well-oiled machine. That's what happens. It's just my body sucks the nutrients out and then blows it out of my ass. A real blower.
What a well-oiled machine you are. Yeah.
And then I posted gym pics to piss everyone off after that.
What are you, Louis J. Gomez?
Yeah. Do you think he works out?
Yeah,
Not anymore. I haven't seen a workout pic in a
I
while.
know. I feel like you got to him.
You're welcome. That was me.
And then
I embarrassed him.
Did I see Ski Mask call him out? Someone called him out because his flight to Charleston got canceled. And
Yeah.
I think it was Ski Mask or someone was like, "Oh, well, now you can't post a selfie in the gym there. Too bad."
Yeah. He definitely would kill us, either of us, if he ever met us. Although during the lockdowns, when they were doing skanks outside, we would go down and stand across the street and yell stuff, but then he would talk to us after. So
he kind of knows you.
we've been trolling him in real life even. Yeah, we're not cowards like all these people.
You challenge him to a boxing match.
Doggy. I've been boxing these guys wouldn't. That's why you got to be careful who you talk to, because you don't know who does MMA or whatever. Shut the fuck up. I'll fucking marry you. Oh, that's cool. Here's a gun.
You're a wrestler.
I also
You
keep
can
a
take
knife on
anyone
me.
down.
He's not a wrestler. He's a lacrosseler.
I thought you wrestled too.
No, wrestling's kind of gay. Like
Wow.
actual
All right. Excuse me.
pro wrestling pro wrestling is
That's
cool.
what it
Real
is.
wrestling's gay.
You have it so far backwards. It makes me want
These
to
are the
vomit.
no. These are again. I told you. Did I tell you guys I started a cult recently?
Pro wrestling is for children and giant fat homos.
No, I'm actually gotten
Wrestling
back into,
wrestling is for people who want to fucking
I've gotten
have a
back
career
into
in
pro
combat
wrestling.
sports.
I'm back into pro wrestling. I've been watching Raws for the last about 6 months. We got Saturday night main event coming up Saturday. Woo! Might get tickets to SummerSlam in the Meadowlands. Hello.
Ugh, that's got to be the
guys want-
worst. Like watching wrestling in an arena is annoying, even because you're like, if you're any far away from the ring, you can't really see
I will
anything.
say, I went to a Monday Night Raw when I was a kid because that's who it's for. And it was like the matches kind of blow because who cares anyway?
Yeah.
Especially when you're younger, you really don't care. But each wrestler walking in, especially this is the early 2000s, so like when Kane's music hits and he does the fire thing, seeing that live is fucking insane. Like that was incredible.
But then you don't get the announcers. They need to put like the announcers over the PA.
That's true.
That's what you miss from it.
Because when you're just watching the match, especially like as I was younger, I really didn't give a fuck. I was just hoping it would end so that the next wrestlers could come out. Because again, all their entrances were so cool. And I was like,
the music
in seats that were closer to the ramp. So
Oh,
I just saw
okay.
like that was what I had a main view
Felt
of.
the heat from the fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was really. I mean, we were in an upper deck, but not nosebleed, like in the middle. So I just had a perfect view of everyone's entrance, and it was like. That's all I wanted to see. I wanted them to just wrap the matches up quickly because, when you're watching the wrestling with no announcers, it's just fake wrestling from far away. It fucking sucks.
Now imagine being in the middle of a giant stadium and you're fucking twice as high up and the ring is in the middle of this huge field and you can't see anything. It's gotta suck.
And it's one thing when it's UFC and like it's not fake. So I've heard from people. I haven't seen it live myself because the tickets are $1,000 fucking dollars
For
and
UFC?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And you can't see shit. But from what I heard, people
because
went.
The cage
it's
too
like,
blocks you.
Yeah, it's exactly as described. Where if you're anywhere above the first like 15 rows, once they go down to the ground, the match is basically over for you because you can't even see anything.
And what I guess you could watch on the.
You have to.
Yeah, watch on your TV at home.
Yeah, you just watch it on the big TV that should be at your house for $1,000 a ticket. Or like when they're striking, you can kind of see it from what I hear, but like even that, like you only know if something hit or like worked because the guy's on his back a second later. The combat sports, they're not great as a live thing unless you're rich.
Yeah.
And you can see it from ringside.
Yeah.
I used to go to a lot of events in middle school to beginning of high school. I went to a pay-per-view at the Garden. I went to a house show at Hartford. This was the Doink the Clown days. And I got, we were right on the entrance railing. And Doink came out and I got scared and ran to my mom. Remember Doink and Dink?
Yeah.
He had his buddy Dink. He was a midget clown.
Dink the Clown.
Almost walked into a door.
Go back and walk into it.
Oh, she's running away now. It's like
Jason was
Grand
like,
Theft
"Ma'am,
Auto.
ma'am, you
You know
dropped
Grand
something,
Theft
ma'am."
Auto when you like throw a punch by somebody and they run away.
Yes.
That's what it looked. I bumped her shoulder and she started running. What's Gino up to? Why is he so
He's
mad?
on his way here.
Yeah.
I think.
Ask him why Teamster Tim went on ski masks today and said he would beat his ass if he saw him in person. Make sure you tell Gino about that.
What's
He
that
would beat
beef
his
about?
ass.
I guess
What?
Gino was talking shit about Teamster Tim on his show or Kevin's show, and Teamster Tim didn't take much liking to it.
Who gives a shit?
That's why he's so stupid. I don't fucking care. Are you guys
my
coming to
God.
Mead show Sunday night?
Maybe. I don't know. I gotta
Possibly,
figure that out. I
yeah.
don't think I am because Sunday is AFC Championship Day, and I already kind of have plans to go to my friend's house and watch the games. So I don't think so.
Gino's on the show.
Well, I guess I'll
wow, Gino booked a gig on a football Sunday.
He's a piece of
How
shit.
weird is that?
He's a piece of shit. Keeps doing that.
That's all he does.
It was this Mead's show. It was supposed to be last Saturday, but it got bumped.
Well, in a few weeks, any Sunday show they want to book, I'll happily go to.
All right. Pete Garisi's on it.
Oh,
Nice.
Petey Garisi.
And I think Bob Fan and Patrice is going.
Yeah.
Unless he booked tickets for last Saturday and then they got moved and he got screwed.
Tommy Seven Names will be there. I'll be there. I'll be swinging by.
Is Teamster Tim going to be there?
We asked him today. He said, I don't think he said no.
Why? I thought he wanted to beat Gino up.
Maybe he'll show up. They have to ask Gino if he wants him to show up.
He should put his money where his mouth is and put out, go to the show and beat Gino up while he's on stage.
Imagine Teamster Tim and Gino fighting over podcasting.
It will really boost Teamster Tim's podcast career.
So stupid. Everyone's gay. You gotta love it. Look at shut on. I've had enough of these fucking things. And then we got this fucking sidewalk. Oh, there's a lane.
Oh, look on the sidewalk. Yeah, perfect.
Of course, his phone freezes when finally he's being unleashed on NYC. The 2 seconds, we got a second and a half of him being unleashed. Oh, the guy on the bike went. Your phone froze as soon as you started talking to the bike guy.
He punched me in the head.
Leashed again. Stancil leashed.
Stancil leashed.
Why?
Stancil leashed NYC.
Why is that?
Because you're not doing any fun, rambunctious, crazy things in the city like Opie does.
Say something. I'm not going to do it.
One of these businesses. The next store you walk past, walk in and ask them where the envelopes are.
Okay. Done.
And then when they give you an answer, say, buy the Tampax. Buy the Tampax. Like a fucking parakeet.
Oh, is that what Opie does?
Yes.
Yeah. And then show the Haagen-Dazs cooler and go, Haagen-Dazs.
No, he goes, Haagen-Dazs.
Haagen-Dazs.
Haagen-Dazs. I like that part.
Fucking did it again.
What'd you do again?
The sound
doing the thing where the audio comes through the thing.
Yeah, now that you've been given a mission, now your audio doesn't work. What is this?
Oh, McGuire's. Nice. You ever been in there? They like decorated it all up for Christmas and any occasion.
Go in there and ask if there's any drunk mix in there. And then Jews.
Dan is gay. Next time I'll go back to our old stomping ground, see what's going on over there.
Oh, can't wait to see the Taylor stores and Sullivan's.
Oh God. Yeah, go. You should go into Sullivan's and see how unhappy they are to see you. How's that gum?
It's pretty good. It's Airhead watermelon gum.
Nice.
I'm stopping vaping, so I'm chewing gum.
How's that working?
Not bad, not bad. I'm weaning myself off, of course.
The way to do it.
Yeah, good wean will do you well.
Ooh, I'll give you
Gum's good. I can't chew gum because it'll fucking rip out my root. Oh, look at this. Hi. Hey, lady. Hey, lady, your hat looks stupid. You look dumb. You're a dumb lady. Get back here. Get back here now. I'm talking to you.
Unleashed.
Stancil's phone unleashed. Wow, she took off.
She did. Uh-oh. Oh, want to see a little show and tell?
Please.
Right over here. Oh, wait, there's an ambulance coming. I might be able to yell the N-word. Right over here, Gramercy Ale House. I played on a lacrosse team that I was sponsored by Gramercy Ale House. How about that?
Can we do our podcast in there?
Probably. They have a nice back room. Here we go. Ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah, wait.
Oh, they went down the cross street. I was gonna do it.
Completely leashed.
I have a martingale collar. I'm so leashed. Dog people will know that. That's an inside one for dog people. You know the martingale collar for boys?
No.
No.
Oh, I use it for training dogs. Let me tell you, it's the collar where you pull on it and it tightens.
Oh,
The martingale collar.
The choking collar. It chokes the dog when it runs away too hard.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Now that's New York.
Scream, I'm walking here while you cross the street.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Attaboy. Now that's New York.
Now that's New York. I got one more street to cross. I'll do it again. I actually do that when I'm by myself every street I cross. Oh.
What
You
is
ever been
that?
there?
Molly's? No.
Molly's?
Oh, yeah.
Is it an Irish drinking bar?
That's where
They gotta be.
like Jimmy's aunt's cousin works there,
Oh,
and
drunk
knows
Jimmy.
drunk
Oh,
Jimmy
what?
and knows Gino
Jimmy's aunt's
somehow.
cousin.
Yeah.
Eh.
He texted me last week that he was in Stanford.
Did you meet up with
Yeah.
him? Kiss?
Suck his dick.
No. And then he sent me a picture of his buddy and said, "This is my buddy."
Oh, you're lucky he didn't send you a picture of his buddy's dog. And then he usually like, isn't this guy cute?
Oh,
He didn't send you a picture of his buddy hole.
his buddy's hole. Yeah. Uh-oh.
You walking here?
Might be. Let me see.
What are you doing so far uptown?
I'm going to the 24th Street soccer ball
Oh,
club.
right there.
Oh, looks like someone's walking here.
Walking here. Walking.
Here's the
Oh!
fun New York City prank idea. Walk up to one of these strangers by you and shove them really hard.
That's a cool break. That's cool.
Oh, cool.
Rape
They're in
tunnel.
one
I
of these-
call this the rape tunnel.
Yeah. The construction tunnel on the sidewalk. Turn around to someone who's behind you and say, now you can't. Oh, here we go. Walk in there. Go in there. Say hello. Anybody home?
Hello.
Wow.
I'm walking here.
What was that? A pile of fire extinguishers?
Want one?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, go ahead. Take a couple.
Spray
Those-
one.
Free fire extinguishers.
Light a fire, then use one to put it out.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
I should light her. I should have lit that girl on fire. She was Asian, it's like half a person, you know? Because they're so small. Not because of their ethnicity, you sick fucks.
Someone gave $100 super chat. Go drag a woman into that
No, they
construction site and fuck her.
It might be the greatest crime. What the hell is this thing?
An
Tree?
apartment building?
Huh?
The tree? I know it's weird to see a tree.
I can't see it. Whatever. I can't zoom on StreamYard. It's annoying.
Yeah, it is annoying. I wanted to zoom in on the cap gap the other day and I couldn't.
All right.
New York City sure is a fun place to
Yeah.
be. I'm so sad I'm not there right now.
walking here.
I wish I was walking there.
Make
Well,
sure you guys
anywho.
walk.
You want to watch some Booth Boy videos with us?
I got to sign off. So why don't you finish up?
All right.
with
See
your
you later.
voice.
Bye. Thanks.
All right, bye. Goodbye. At Facebook Gym, Ski Mask Collective, Patreon.com, Ski Mask Media, Sports Mask Collective will be live at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Steve, come on if you're around. And at
Thanks for the invite.
JD23 is my Venmo if you want to send me money for my sunglasses I had to buy for this. Goodbye.
Later. Thanks, Stancil.
Later, Jim. Guts out of the bag, Jim.
Get out of here. How do I?
Anywho, that was a good update from the stance.
Yeah.
I wish he would have done some fun Opie Unleashed pranks.
I know.
He
was too
demanded
shy.
money. Yeah, I've never seen him. He's just shy all of a
He
sudden.
wasn't drunk, I think.
Wasn't drunk. Yeah, he didn't come out of the compound studio drunk as shit.
Uh-huh.
He also didn't have anyone else there to rile him up. Because I feel like there's been times where I'm not recording him or anything. Me and him we were just drinking at a bar, Sullivan's or something, and then we walk out and he's just acting insane, screaming, fucking yelling in people's faces. And I'm like, I'm not recording this. What are you doing? He's just for the love of the game. He was fucking acting like an animal. But yeah, he's shy today. I guess he just had to go to work. But anyway, I know we have some booth boys, so why don't we get to those right before we sign off and get ready for the football show. Buddy Lee Lewis. Hey, Buddy Lee. I know you guys don't like Chad. He's all right. I guess I don't like him, but I don't hate him.
I feel like he doesn't really contribute much, but yeah, I don't hate him.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen his retro public access show?
No, can't say I have.
You two would be great for this show, and I would like to negotiate a peace treaty. I would like to help negotiate for peace because I'm a fan of both shows.
He still does it? Oh, sorry, but we're not a
unfortunately
sit-down Zoomock member.
Even if I try to watch it, it doesn't let me.
Yeah.
Members only content. Join this channel to get access to members only content like this video and other perks. Well, I guess
we're
I can't.
not joining.
Yeah, especially if it costs money. That is not something that's.
Yeah.
It's no. But yeah, no, I don't. There's no active hate for Chad.
No, definitely no active.
I definitely love saying Chad.
But
yeah, there's no. It's
And I'll give him credit. He's good at like keeping things going. You know, like
shit stirring.
Shit stirring. Yeah. He's very good at that.
He's a fun shit stirrer. But yeah, sorry, Buddy Lee. We'd love to watch the video, do something with that.
Yeah, maybe if you could like screen record a clip or something, send it back.
And hey, if you want to negotiate peace, you won, Buddy Lee. Peace is done. Peace in the middle of our East. We love him now because of you.
Thank you, Buddy Lee.
So good job, Buddy Lee. Yeah. We love that man now. All right, Connor. He sent us something. Oh no, wait, this is from 2 weeks ago. I think we watched it already. Yeah. I think we did watch this, didn't we?
Doesn't look familiar.
All right, let's watch it again.
Okay.
What it do? GNS have been on fire since vacation. Loving the shows, boys.
Thanks, Connor.
The Coom show was fucking phenomenal. No need to play this dumb meme, but as I'm from California, it made me crack up. Understood.
Yeah.
Let's see what it is. I see my boys, Big Justice and Mr. AJ. Oh, Mr. AJ.
This is good because I have a little video.
We're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms. Boom!
This was the video I sent.
Oh, yeah.
You've seen this?
I have seen that. It's very, very funny. Let's go to your video because I think yours is the longer version, right?
It's at least the original without that background.
Yeah, I saw that of the original. It is extremely funny. But Connor also just follows up a day ago with great shows this week, guys. The KB Gino shit is killing. Sorry about the Drew situation. Hope that gets resolved. Looking forward to tonight. Thank you, Connor. Don't be sorry about the Drew situation. It's been very entertaining for me.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it quite a bit myself.
And hopefully it'll turn out good for us in the end.
Who fucking cares?
True.
Who even cares?
It already
anymore?
turned out good for
us.
It
already turned out just fine.
Yeah.
Camera would be great, but I'm not going to fucking spend any more time pining over a goddamn camera.
No.
We'll just get one. Enough. But no, we won't because that. I see I'm getting mad again. Why don't we just already have it? Why don't we just already have it? Why,
yeah, we should have.
Why is this even a fucking thing? Why is it a thing that the person we're dealing with says to us? I don't even know why this is a thing that I'm hoarding all this stuff and not giving it to you guys, even though the guy that gave it to me said I should need to give it to you. I don't even know why this is a thing. No, we don't know why this is a thing. You fully understand how you have made this a thing. We don't know why this is a thing. We don't get it.
It easily couldn't be a thing if you just gave us
one
camera.
thing.
Yeah.
Now you're being threatened with police and lawsuits if you don't give all of it back. How things turn out when you just don't do the right fucking thing. Unfucking real. But anyway,
It was in the prep string. The one up.
Boom Death.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was, I guess it is only 9 seconds long. I thought there was a longer version of this. But yeah, the Boom guys are doing, I guess this is a cameo.
I guess so.
I don't know. I randomly saw it on Twitter too and was dying laughing. I thought I had it saved.
Jeff from Tennessee texted it to me today. And I was like, oh my God, I got to find the original, because it was like a podcast watching this clip. And I was like, oh, I got to find this original. I couldn't believe it was real.
Yeah.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms. Boom! 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 Boom!
He gets 5 sad booms.
Sorry about your brother that died in 9/11.
Your brother. And they wrote on about, hope this helps. Hope we know that the tragedy of your family member dying is probably weighing heavy on you right now, but think about this. Boom, 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 boom. But to wrap up the Costco guys, I had a little something.
Are you guys proud of us? We never played their metal song.
I didn't even know they had. Or maybe I did know they had that.
You had to have.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, it was kind of like the same lyrics that we bring the boom. But it was metalized
because they've kind of gone. They've gone from cringe and annoying me, but making me laugh, to now I am just getting annoyed seeing them. Like it was funny at first, like oh my God, look at these guys, oh my God, but now it's actually annoying.
They're everywhere too.
Yeah. Now it's overexposure. It's over. Like, okay, all right, I get it. The boom guys. It's silly. It's a father and son. Okay. Fuck. It just makes me say fuck. All right. But yeah, I was out at the Ranger game last Saturday. And right before I go to the game, where the fuck? I just had the video up. God damn it. Where is it? There it is. I'm on my phone on the way to the Ranger game, and I see this shit, which was the Rizzler.
Go Chiefs! Look what's behind me right now.
On
the whole entire stadium.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for the game. It's so big, I can barely fit on it. The Chiefs have maximum aura, maximum risk. If you don't like the Chiefs, we can't be friends. Go!
He gave the finger?
No, thumbs up.
Oh.
The Rizzler is the only one out of this entire crew of fucking Dago shitheads that I genuinely like. He's just a fat little kid. I'm a big fan. But he is he's now growing this global empire.
Yeah.
At least this, or continental empire.
Like the
across
Chiefs
the US.
Official Twitter account
posted that.
Yeah.
So I see that on the Chiefs official Twitter, as you said, and I'm like, wow, he really made it. Good for him. I'm very proud of this young little fat man. But then I'm at the Ranger game where the Rizzler isn't. I just saw is at the Chiefs game. This is the same day. So the Rizzler's not even at the Ranger game, but Rizzler can.
23-14.
Can't see it. But in the bottom right, because I pulled out my phone and started recording in the middle of it because I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. But they play a clip of the Rizzler and they say it's Rizzler cam time. And people are just making the face. And they go to like 15 different fucking people and they're all doing it.
Oh my! But in the beginning, they show a picture of him.
Yes.
At the skate.
In the bottom left corner, I guess I should have zoomed in. It's him. Rizzler.
Oh, I got you.
It's something they do like every game now.
Wow. That's what it's like. Teens are into it.
No, not tweet. Did you? There were grown men doing it
with their kids. No,
with their kids. No, grown men on Rizzler cam.
Oh God!
Again,
wow.
Good for him.
Good for him.
He's the new Michael Jackson. He's this worldwide phenomenon. He's going to be popular like Muhammad Ali was.
For real, everyone knows him. Oh my God!
But good grief. I get doing that when he's at the game. But But having this as an everyday staple for every Ranger game seems a little
A
ridiculous.
little too much. I know. He's just a little young boy. Yeah, don't put this much pressure on him. He's just the face of every
I guess it's
every
just
franchise now.
everyone's rooting for him.
Yeah.
Which I
appreciate.
I like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's something off about it, and I can't put my finger on it. There is some like this is gonna come crashing down feeling that I get when it's like, okay, we're much like the other Boom guys. This is too much, too like you
Too
can't
much,
be
too quick.
everywhere. Like he's a little kid. Let him fucking be a kid. I don't know. Is he mentally disabled? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
And even if he was, he's mentally disabled people. They're allowed to drink and fuck and have their own apartment. So the Rizzler, he can drink and fuck and have his own apartment, as we saw yesterday. Pedophilic, I don't know about that.
And read Shakespeare.
And Big AJ looks broken. Come on, guys. 5 booms for the death in the family. But yeah, that was Rizzler Cam. I was amazed. I was just like, what is happening?
God,
why
you
does
can't
everything
escape
feel
him.
fake?
Yeah.
Everything feels like a meme. Well,
good for him.
I think that's about all the time we have for today. Unfortunately, we have to get ready for a football show. So Bob Fandom, Patrice, Bernard Gresser. Oh no, Bernard Gresser's thing says not Booth Boy content. But the thing before is Booth Boy content. Fuck it, let's play this last one from Bernie G.
Okay.
And sorry, gay bitches and Bob Fandom, Patrice. We will get to you on Monday. Here's our last video of the day from Bernard.
BG.
In your desk? Too hard to drink openly in the office? Stop. You need the Goon Suit. The Goon Suit looks like any other suit, but carries liters of cask wine seamlessly in the lining. Pour booze in through a special valve. And a mouthpiece disguised as a pen lets you drink with impunity, deep in thought in that meeting or kicking goals in that job interview. They'll never know you're really drinking Goon. No more awkward bottles. Call now and get the free Goon Suit phone attachment. It looks like you're taking a call, but you're really drinking Goon. And for a limited time only, you'll also receive the Goon Suit coffee cup. It looks like a regular coffee cup, but you put booze in it. Call now.
Great idea.
Wonderful. I can't wait for a job interview so I can drink Goon. I'm a big Goon chugger. I chug Goon all day. I actually had one of those once. That like plastic pouch.
The Camelback?
I don't know if it was called a Camelback, but it was this little plastic pouch that you were supposed to put in your pants and fill with booze, and had a little straw coming out of it, and you can pop the straw out and drink.
Yeah.
And but it was supposed to go like above your pubis.
Oh,
I never used it because I was like,
yeah.
I could just bring a flask.
Uh-huh.
And also, now that I'm now I'm a big boy, I just drink a few drinks at the game, and I don't get like. But for some reason, I used to have this need to not only pregame before I go to like a Yankee game, Ranger game, to the point where I'm shit faced before I even walk through the front door of the stadium, and then once I'm in there, I have to have my flask and drinks, and I need to get fucking blackout drunk, so I don't even remember being at the game. I don't know why that was such. I mean, I had fun. It was, me in my 20s, so that's what you do. But now when I go to a game, I have like one drink before I go, and then a couple drinks at the game, and I actually remember the game, and I have a good time.
Yeah,
things change.
Yeah, I noticed that with like concerts I'd go to. Like, I just take so many drugs, and then it'd be like, yeah, I had fun in the moment, but I have no memory of that moment ever again.
Yeah. The next day I would be like, I think the Rangers won. So it was a good game. Yeah, I had a good time. Don't know the score, don't know who scored. I would see highlights on my phone of like, oh, Panarin scored.
I don't remember that.
Cool. I don't remember that. But anywho, thank you all for watching the Garrett and Steve program.
Yes.
And thank you to our board members.
Catch us at 6-ish o'clock on Gino's Rumble for the football show.
And don't you worry. If you thought I forgot to play the board video,
we did.
We did. Until this moment. Board by board. Board by board. Board by board. Board by board. Caitlin, Mamarino, Caitlin and Mom, Edie, Conti, Nick G, Charlie, Chicago, Deadpool, Jeremy M. Stock, Marshall Beaupre, Moose Pete Fitzy, Dominic Richatelli, Josh Wers, Mike Liggio, Mitchell, Chris Berg, Jimmy Z, Gannock,
Mitchell,
Gekko Dundee, Daniel Mondi, Gay Bitches, Connor, Beck, Jeff, Doc Jones, 73, Michael Malice, Curtis John, William Yoder, Brian Kate, Gah, Jeffrey the Giraffe, Stan Turner, 9X support, Matt Fugate, Asia S. Thompson, Old Youngie, Bob Vanna, Patrice, Doogie 7626, Justice for Garrett, Jay Thomas, Larry F. Boob Turn, Angelo, Mark DeGracci, Cynthia Darcy. No, he did not give up a camera yet. Today's the last day. The final day of waiting.
Eric Whitaker.
We should have just had Drew's face the entire show. Delgado through YouTube. Delgado, Jay, Stu's Cluster, Benjamin, Jay, Nate, Gina Marie, Beverly, Jaquan G, Johnny, Jaquan G, Heather, the hooker, Heather, Jonathan, Mardukas, A.J.R. This is worse than being anally tortured by the Gold Members Club, Gold Members, Vinny Cash, Vinny Cash, Gold Members. That's the plaque. That's the plaque. Thank you. Thank you, Jaquan G.
Thanks, Jaquan. Thank you all.
And thank all of you for watching the Garrett and Steve.
Wow, the numbers really go down once we play that song.
Dude. It's insane.
Understandable.
I guess they just don't like beautiful music. I guess that's what it is.
We get my friend texted me this morning. Why do I have Mitchell stuck in my head?
Mitchell. It's for how bad it is extremely catchy. It's fucking bothersome. Do. But anyway, thank you for watching Garrett and Steve.
We love you.
I love you.
See you tomorrow.
Football show tonight.
See you tonight.
Gino Bisconti's Rumble page. Try to find it.
Or it might be on Gary Biscayne's YouTube page. I don't know.
Try to find it.
We'll find. Yeah. Good luck.
And goodbye.